Okay, today on the Embroidery 2 channel, I'm going to show you how to make patches, but sublimation patches. And we're going to do that all in the embroidery shop. And we're going to do the sublimation, which I'm not going to show you the printing portion of it, but we're going to go right on to the pressing portion, and then we're going to embroider around it. So it's going to be full color, or you can do it in any way you want. 3 colors, 5 colors, 6 colors, same process. We're going to show you that coming up next. But first, let's talk about what I have on the table. Hey, look at that. I've already done 2. We're going to do some more. So all you have to do is, if you don't have a sign cutter, if you don't have a Graphtec cutter, a roll-in, whatever kind of cutter you have, if you don't have one, just make a template. I've showed you how to do that before. And here's a template that's 3.5 by 2 inches. It's just like our business card. So these are going to be business card patches. Really, that's basically what they are. And that's what we're going to do. And you see, I've cut out 4. And they're ready to be placed onto the sublimation. Then we're going to press it. And then we're going to embroider the outside marrow border. It's that easy. And you can do sublimation patches. And I'll show you the next process coming up next on the Embroidery 2 channel. Okay, hooping and making the bag. Guess what? We're going to use a cheap method. Plastic bag. I've showed you this before. Just a plastic bag. And we're going to hoop this up and use it. Now you could also use stuff like Badge Master or Ultra Solvy, or you could, use this new product by Madeira that's called Badge Film. All those work great, but in this case I'm just going to use some plastic bags. I got a bunch of them laying around. I'm going to use them. This is my own stuff, and I think it works great for doing this kind of stuff, so I'm going to use it, and we're going to do that next, and I'll show you how to hoop it. Here it goes. Okay, I've got it hooped. Plastic bag hooped nice and tight, and you'll see this works just fine. See, nice and tight. And now we're going to embroider that. And once we do the sublimation is next. We'll go right over to the heat press. We have an instant heat press, and we're going to press right now. Okay, we're at the heat press. As you can see, I've covered the sublimation that I have on that 8 by 11, 8.5 by 11 piece of paper that I had. I had a bunch of them stacked up. You can do 6 of them, 8 of them, whatever you want. And you can see I have my cutout 100% polyester fabric in white, and I've covered them up like this, and you can see that I also put the heat tape on there. And now we're going to press it about 400 degrees for about 45-60 seconds, somewhere in there. I'm doing 60 seconds, and it turns out just fine at 60 seconds on my press. So check it out on yours. It could be a little different. So take some, I like to just use parchment paper. Works really good. Just take the parchment paper, pull over your heat press. That's our instant heat press. Swing away, and we're going to do it for approximately 60 seconds. After that, we're going to peel it all off. We're going to have those pieces ready, and then we're going to go over to the embroidery machine, and we're going to embroider our marrow border around there. And I've got it set up to show you on that too. That's coming up next. I'm going to let this machine go, and we'll come right back and take a look at it. And I'm going to have them ready to put onto the embroidery machine next. Okay, we're at the embroidery machine. I'm doing my outline. There we are. We got our outline. That's our position that we want to stick. That little template is cut in this exact size. Now all we got to do is put some spray adhesive on the back of those pre-made patches we have. Well, they're not patches yet till we stick the marrow around them, but they will be soon. So now I'm going to do a quick trim. And this has to be exact. So what I like to do, some people will push it away, get it away. I like to look at it from the other side too. So for me, it's better that I take the hoop off and put the patch on and take a look at the other side. Make sure it's perfect on there. And then I come on and do the marrow border. But if you're happy with just sticking it on and moving it out of the way and doing it that way, you can do it that way. But I like to take the hoop off, and we'll do that next. So here we are. I've taken it off. I sprayed the back of those. Well, I sprayed the back of this one with some spray adhesive, and I laid it in there. What I like to do is flip it over. Since it's clear plastic, now you can see perfectly that it's exactly where you want it. And it has to be close, guys, because that mirror border, it has to fit in there. So I like it that way, and I take it off. It takes it a little bit longer, I know, but I like to do quality work. So now that I got it exactly where I want it, now I'll put it back on the machine, do the mirror border. It's coming up next on the Embroidery 2 channel. So we got it on the machine, and we're starting to embroider our mirror border. Here's a tack down stitch. Tacking it down a bit so it won't move. Then after this, we're going to go ahead and start to embroider the mirror border. Or in this case, it's a satin border. And this time I'm making it in black. So I've got one that I made in the golden yellow, one that I made with the red border, and now I'm going to take a look at one with the black border. So isn't this cool, guys? It's sublimation patches. Can be full color, can be just a few colors. You can do anything. All you need is a sublimation printer, of course, and then you just need to learn how to do patches. Watch my videos. Keep learning. Remember, Embroidery to You channel. You gotta sign up. You gotta see the cool stuff that I'm doing. And this is a very cool video for people that want to do sublimation patches. And this can be any size patch. Now remember, this is a business card patch. So it's 3.5 inches by 2 inches. So any business card, you can embroider their business card right on the patch. Isn't that cool? They can have their name on it. They can have all sorts of stuff, just like a business card. Because you can do all sorts of fine detail with sublimation. My customer wants really fine stuff. Well, I can do it, but it's going to have to be sublimation and embroidery. Sublimation and embroidery. So you're doing both together. Sublimated embroidery. That's what we're showing you today. We're almost done. It's going to be all over. A nice video. It was a little long because I got so much stuff to tell you, and I didn't tell you enough. I know. You can say, what about this? What about that? Well, it's hard to get it all in a short period of time. And I'm trying to get you to try different things. Learn. And this is a cheap way to learn. You got plastic bags laying around from other items. Use them to practice on. You don't have to use your Badge Master film. You don't have to use your Ultra Solvy. You can use just some plastic bags like I'm using right here. And learn from that. Remember, don't put the plastic bags and press your heat seal on there. It is going to melt it and it's not going to turn out. You have to take the plastic bag off before you put the wheel. So you can just peel it off. It'll just come right off. And then put your heat seal on if you want to do that. That's it. That is an embroidered sublimation patch. I hope you enjoyed our video. Let's take a look at them back there and see how you like them. We'll be right back. So there we are. Finished sublimation patches. Wow. All different mirror borders or satin borders. Look. Black, gold, red, royal blue, maroon, white. It can be done. Sublimation patches. I hope you enjoyed this video. Got to see a lot of cool stuff. Have any questions? Get a hold of me and just hit me up, and also sign up for the channel. Embroidery 2 channel. Signing off. We'll see you next time.